Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the second Quran step on ayah number 30. I'll just begin with the recitation. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً قَالُوا أَتَجْعَلُ فِيهَا مَنْ يُفْسِدُ فِيهَا وَيَسْفِكُ الدِّمَاءَ وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ قَالَ إِنِّي أَعْلَمُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. And we went through the meaning yesterday very briefly. And when your Lord said to the angels, Inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifa, I am making on the earth a khalifa. Qalu, they said, Taj'alu fiha, will you place on her, the earth, man yufsidu fiha, who a creature that causes corruption, wa yasfiku dima, and sheds blood, wa nahnu nusabbihu bihamdik, while we praise, glorify you with your praise, wa nuqaddisu lak, and declare your greatness. قال إني أعلم ما لا تعلمون. Indeed, I know what you do not know. So yesterday we looked at the word وَإِذْ, and we said, we asked the question, what does إِذْ mean? And we talked about the past tense and how it pushes verbs into the past tense. And we talked about the word إِذَا, that these are verbs that pushes a word into the future tense. And we understood whenever we see إِذْ in the Quran, what it really means is وَذْكُرُوا, remember when, and hence that's why it's translated, and mention, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when. So today we carry on. قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ, and Allah, and He said, your Lord said, رَبُّكَ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ, to the angels. So let's concentrate on the word malaika. First question is, what are the root letters of malaika? Now you might think it looks like the mim, the lam and the kaf. But you might then think it was the lam and the hamza and the kaf. So it's a bit of a tricky one, this one. So let's see what is gathered up. Let's have a quick look at the word malaika. First of all, malaika is a plural, okay? And there's another plural called malaik without the ta marbuta. The singular is malak or malak. In the Quran we find this word malak. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Here Nuh alayhi salam speaking, he says, Wala aqulu inni malak, and I do not say that indeed I am an angel. So malaika is a plural, malak is the singular, and when it's said without the alif, what they call takhfif, said quickly malak, and that's the word we find in the Quran for the singular for angel. Just don't get confused between malak and malik. So the lam has a fatha, that's the angel, malak, and if you put a kasra it becomes malik, which means king. So we have in Surah An-Nas, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس, with the kasra, malik, king of mankind. Another word that can get confusing, especially if you're new to Arabic, is malik. Now look at here, the singular of angel is malak. The alif is after the lam. But if you put the alif before the lam, you get malik, and that means owner. But we say in Surah Al-Fatiha, maliki yawmiddin, owner, i.e. master of the last day. Okay, so what are the root letters? Well, this is one of those words where there's a dispute amongst the ulama. So I'll read what they say. وَقَدْ اخْتَلَفُوا فِي اشْتِقَاقِهِ. They have differed over what are the root letters. So some said it is Hamza, Lam, Kaf, Alika. Others said no, it's Lam, Hamza, Kaf. And they argue that when the word became that the Hamza and the Lam have switched positions. So they say malak min al-la'aka idha arsalan. La'aka, if we take la'aka as the original word, it means to send a letter, to send a messenger, sorry. Wa minhu al-aluka, this is another word for you, aluka, there's a website called Aluka, and literally means Ar-Risala, the message. And others said no, it doesn't come from Alika or La'aka, it comes from Malkun. So this is another word to confuse you even further. There's Malak, angel, and then we had Malik, king, and we had Malik, owner, and this is Malk with a sukoon on the lam. And Malk literally means quwwah, strength. And angels are, this word comes from strength because they are strong. And some of the scholars said لا اشتقاق للملك عند العرب, that there is actually no root for this word, and they thought that it actually was an Arabized word. يريد أنهم عربوه من اللغة العبرانية, from Hebrew. So these are the various opinions for the word Malak, singular, or Malaika, as we found in this ayah. Let's go back to the ayah. So, what are the root letters? Well, we had that discussion and I refer to that. Second question, the ta marbuta at the end, if you look at this word, mim, lam, alif, hamza, ka, and then this ta is called a ta marbuta, and that's usually used for a female marker. So here, does the ta marbuta mean the word malaika is female? No. And the ulama point out the ta is used as a plural marker, and that's used in Arabic sometimes to talk about a plural. And the ta marbuta has different meanings. So for example, khalifa, the word khalifa ends in the ta marbuta, but the khalifa is not female. And allama ends in ta marbuta, but that's used for a male scholar of great gravity. So sometimes the ta marbuta is used for different things. Okay, so here it's used as a plural marker, not to mean the word is female. Are angels male or female? Well, the Quran categorically denies that they are female. It clearly says this in Surah Al-Safat. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Allah says, أم خلقنا الملائكة إناثا وهم شاهدون. This or did we create the angels as females and or while they were witnesses? This is referring to the Quraysh, who had this thought, that they had this concept that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala married the jinn, a'udhu billah, subhanallah, and he had daughters who are the angels. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking them out of tawbih, not, in other words, reprimanding them. So this is such a ridiculous concept. Or did we create the angels as females while they were witness? How do they know that they're female? Did they see them being created? Did they work it out? Of course, they're not female. So the scholars have, there's an in-depth article here if you want to read, but does that mean that they're male? And so the ulama have a good principle that's worthwhile memorizing, is that when you're talking about something from the bil ghaib, something you cannot see, something that you have to rely on a hadith or qala Allah, qala Rasulullah, something of wahi to tell you about it, you cannot try and work out what's going on. You cannot make qiyas. Okay, so if we say that the angels are not female, we can't jump to the conclusion that they are male. So we don't know what the angels are, we just know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala categorically said that they are not female, and we cannot make qiyas. We stop there, we don't go any further, we stop where the evidence stops. So those are the three questions. Inshallah, we'll continue with more questions tomorrow, inshallah, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.